Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I did a brown smoky eye with some gold glitter. I just wanted to do something a little bit bolder since I tend to gravitate a lot towards softer looks. But if you guys want to see how I did achieve this look, then definitely keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So since I am doing a smoky eye, I already did my foundation, but I did go ahead and leave some translucent powder under my eyes so that like that whenever I'm done I can just go ahead and wipe away any fallout. I'm going to go ahead and be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette initially, and I'm going in with the shade Unity. It's going to be this shade right here. It's not going to give me too much of color, but it will just go ahead and give me a good transition shade to start with. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take that Unity shade into a little bit higher than what the crease is, just for my transition shade. And I'm using a Morphe R38 brush to do this, just like a really fluffy brush. Next, I'm going to go ahead and actually be taking the shade Lure. And I'm going to go ahead and focus this mostly on the crease and just go ahead and blend it out and blend it in with that transition shade that I initially went in with. And I'm using an M433 brush. And then just going back in to blend everything. Okay, so taking just one of the e.l.f. blending eye brushes, just one of these, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Parallel. And I'm going to go ahead and focus this mostly just on the outer corner. I'm going back in with the M433. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out some more. So for the lid, I'm going to go ahead and be using the Desi and Katy collab with Dose of Colors. I'm going to go ahead and be using the shade Noli, this one right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and take it with my finger. It's just that copper color that they have, and I'm going to be placing this actually all over my lid. There's actually a copper shade in the Prism palette, however I just wanted to go ahead and use this one. I really like this shade. Okay, so after I do have it on there with my finger, I'm just going to go ahead and be taking a Morphe B15. It's just like a flat brush, and I'm going to go ahead and be packing it on a little bit more. I'm taking that shade Lure, and I'm actually going back in again as well, just because I did lose a lot of that. So once I already like what I have going on my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and be adding some eyeliner. I'm using the Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner. It's a gel eyeliner, and I'm going to go ahead and add a wing. For this look, I do want to go ahead and add on glitter to my eyeliner, so I'm going to go ahead and be using the Pinky Rose Cosmetics pressed glitter in the shade Angel, just a gold glitter. I'm going to be using the Morphe M508. And I'm just going to go ahead and be placing the glitter on top of the eyeliner that I just placed. Okay, so I did go ahead and pop on some lashes. I used the Eyelure Luxe Opulent Lashes, the same style that I used on my last video. These have been my favorite, so I continue to use these. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up the lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I'm just going to go ahead and be using the same shades that I used on my lid. I'm going to go ahead and initially be going in with Unity just on one of these e.l.f. brushes. And I'm going to go ahead and place that first shade and just place it all along. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the shade Lure afterwards on that same brush. And I'm not taking that all the way in. I'm just going to go ahead and take it to about 2/3 in, I would say. And then lastly, just going in with the shade Parallel, using that same exact brush. And I'm taking that just as far as I was taking the previous shade. And then just using a Morphe M431, really just any brush that you have, any clean brush that's small. I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out. Okay, so just for the eyes, I'm just going to take some of that glitter that I initially had, and I'm just going to place it in the inner corner. Okay, so now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe off all of this powder that I had placed there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and be using the LA Girl Pro Face HD pressed powder. I've actually been using this a lot as a bronzer. As you could tell, I've hit pan on it already. And I'm using the M403. I'm going to go ahead and take this on my cheeks, just like on the hollows of my cheekbones. I'm going to go ahead and be warming up my face with this. I'm just taking some on my forehead. And then a little bit on my jawline. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and be using the Hoola bronzer for contour, just a little bit on the M437. I'm going to go ahead and just be taking that on the outer edge part, just like what's closest to my hairline. Okay, and to clean up my contour, I'm going to go ahead and be using the Katy Airspun translucent powder. This is the same powder that I had used to put under my eyes. So while I do let that powder sit, I'm going to go ahead and be highlighting. I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors Desi and Katy collab in the shade Mírame. And I'm going to just go ahead and place this on the highest points of my cheekbones. Just a little bit right above my brow. On my Cupid's bow. And then just a little bit on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. I didn't actually contour my nose today, but I'm using that brush that I use for the hula powder, and I'm just kind of okay. And for blush, I'm going to go ahead and be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Kit in the shade Radiant, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually be using the shade Coastal Line. And I'm going to just go ahead and place this on my cheeks. These blushes are like super pigmented. I want to say I just dabbed in there like twice. Didn't even swirl, just like dabbed. And as you can see, it's really pigmented. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and now wipe all of this off. Just kind of blend everything together. And for lips, I'm just going to be using the LA Girl Lip Pencil in the shade Mauve. I'm just taking a little bit of that highlight and placing it right in the center. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys do like it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are interested in seeing from me. I definitely want to continue filming these videos, but I want to see what kind of looks you guys are more interested in seeing. Of course, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you do like it. And just thank you so much for watching.